Acoustic design for a room or acoustic treatment of a room would mean that you are putting things in place inside the room to alleviate reverberation and echo. In my studio, for example, I have gone with a relatively simple process of hanging quite thick curtains with a backing that is also quite thick, similar maybe to the underfelt that you find underneath carpets. That is hung against the wall, which does dampen a lot of frequencies. Sure, the very bottom ends, for that you typically need something like a bass trap. We're not getting into that today. But for your low, mid-range and high frequencies, typically something like what I've done here would be quite sufficient to treat the interior of this room acoustically. That does not mean this room is soundproof. If a car drives by here, you will probably be able to hear it if I keep quiet. I have a window. You can unfortunately not see all of this. I have a window, a door, some more windows. In fact, some of those windows are open right now. It is evening as I'm recording this, and it is quite a quiet neighborhood, so there's not much noise bothering me. But you would be able to hear a truck pass by, or a larger car, or a motorcycle, or an aeroplane passing overhead. You would probably be able to hear it if I keep quiet, because this room is not entirely soundproofed. It does not stop sound going in and going out. Similarly, when I'm recording a drum kit live in the studio, I record in the mornings, typically after 9, and I try and finish off before 4, simply so that I do not disturb the neighbors. I am in a residential area, and I try and keep the noise levels within reason, because the kick drum and even the snare and the floor tom, they fly right through the walls. In the day, it doesn't really bother because everybody's busy, everybody's loud, cars are making a noise, things are happening all over. But typically in the evening, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, when people start becoming a little more quiet, they're in the house, maybe having dinner with the family, then typically something like a drum kit would be an extreme irritation to them. That is because I did not spend money on soundproofing. Yes, the place is quite quiet, but added to that, the neighborhood is very quiet. Thus, I don't have much interference into this mixing area, the control room, or the recording booth, because it is a quiet area. There is not noise. I could have gone ahead and spent thousands upon thousands to soundproof the entire place, but it was not a practical and viable route for me to follow at that time.